Wake up, people. This is Ted here with another Word Nerd Wednesday. It's great to see all your smiling faces. Now, this week's word, I thought everyone knew. I've used it quite often. I know what it means, but I've used it a few times and people didn't know what it means, so I thought we would bring up this word. And it's a phrase, and the phrase this week is ad hominem, which is short for the actual phrase argumentum ad hominem, a term that refers to several types of arguments, most of which are fallacious. Fallacious means faulty, invalid in their logic. Typically, this term refers to a strategy where the speaker attacks the character, motive, or some other attribute of the person making the argument, rather than attacking the substance of the argument itself. This avoids genuine debate by creating a diversion to some irrelevant but often highly charged issue. Many contemporary politicians routinely use ad hominem attacks.
He is unhinged.
1% Biden.
He is so stupid. He's like a child.
Oh, Sleepy Joe.
An absolute fool.
He's a real genius.
I call him President Tweety.
Sleepy Joe Biden, who's dumb as a rock.
He's a joke.
Joe Biden was a disaster.
Sleepy Joe Biden.
This man lacks character.
Sleepy Joe Biden.
Which is so classless. Remember the good old days when people would say, "My learned friend."
My learned friend.
My learned friend. My learned friend.
They wouldn't attack the person, they would attack the person's argument. But where does the word come from? Well, it is Latin. It is directly Latin. Ad hominem means to the man. From ad to, and hominem, accusative of homo, meaning man, or to the person. Hence, to the interests or passions of the person. Argument to the man. Well, there you go. That's the word for this week. And just remember, guys, it's never too late to redo, rebuild, reboot, restart, rekindle, rebirth your life. You can always turn it around and go in any direction you like. Let's create a renaissance on Earth. Oh, and one more thing.
Behind every successful man, there's a woman, a loving, giving, caring woman. But you wouldn't know about that, Dan, because there's no old saying about what's behind a miserable failure.
Jane, you ignorant slut. Bagged out, dried up slunk meat like you and Michelle Triola know the rules. If you want a contract, sign on the dotted line. Oh, but let's all shed a tear for poor Michelle Triola. There was only testimony that she had sexual intercourse over 40 times with another man while living with actor Lee Marvin. But I suppose that sort of fashionable promiscuity means nothing to someone like you, Jane, who hops from bed to bed with the frequency of a cheap ham radio.